working very hard to keep some very bad people out of our country. If you take a look at what they've done with our border, it's so bad. I think it's the biggest, actually, just to skip over to it, I think it's the single biggest problem we have. We talk about inflation, and it's horrible, and the economy. But you take a look at inflation, and the biggest problem to me is the border, where they allow murderers into our country, they allow prisoners into our country, they empty out their prisons from all over the world. And to me, it's the biggest problem that we have. I think it's the number one thing, and we're going to do something. We're going to do something to stop it very quickly. We built hundreds of miles of wall. We were doing great, and we had the greatest. We had the most successful. The day I left office, you've seen that very famous chart. I love that chart. I love it. I love that. But, well, there it is. But if you take a look at that part, that's pretty good. They do a very good job back there. They never know when I'm going to introduce it. And usually I don't. Usually I don't introduce it. But I did that one day, and I turned to the right to look, and I'm glad I turned. Otherwise, I wouldn't be with you right now. But if you look at the arrow on the bottom, that was the day I left office, and that was the lowest day we've had in terms of illegals coming into our country. And that included drugs and human trafficking, and mostly in women, by the way. And we had it really going. And then you take a look at what happened right after I left. What they've done to our country is just not describable.